Well, this is goodbye. It's okay. You have everything that you need, and I want you to continue to go on and have a beautiful, wonderful life. I hope that this journey has given you the confidence as a woman that you can do whatever that you want. You can work through anything, okay? Life naturally has its ups and downs, but we don't have to set off the alarm all the time. Remember that you don't want to kill those gnats with bazookas. That is not needed. Put the bazooka away. I hope that you've left it with me, and I hope that you will go on to a wonderful life. I do want to address this, which I have addressed it in a YouTube video that I just kind of was talking while I was driving that's out there, but I'll address it here also with you individually in case you haven't seen that. Some people may say, what is next? Now, we probably talked about this a little bit at your graduation last session, but why would someone want to continue for some aftercare? And some of you may want to. And the good news is that you have lots of things that you can do after you leave me. One, you're going to continue to foster really good habits, reframing thoughts, all of that we've talked about. You also have that guided meditation bundle. You've gotten over, I don't know, 15, 20 maybe over the course. So you have lots of guided meditations that you can continue to review and learn. And again, it's not just about relaxation, but we know that when the body is in a relaxed state, it cannot be in an alarm state, right? So that is a way to disarm that alarm. But we also know that my guided meditations are teaching you tools of how to deal with strong emotions, how to release emotions, how to identify them, how to know that you can go down here, right, above all the waves. You can stay in this busyness of your brain, or you can sink down here into the calm at any moment. And so those are things that you can use. Also, now that you've graduated, you have opened up the mini course on mindfulness. Now, if you want the full course on mindfulness, we will give you the price of the mini course, that amount off of the full course, right? Because you already earned that mini course. If you want to have the full course instead, then let us know through email and or text or whatever, right? And then we will give you a special coupon for that amount off so that you can get the full course. And that's something that you can work on. Now, while you're working on that, even though that is a course online, an e-course, right? It's not individual sessions with me. Whenever you want an individual session, you can have one with me, and you should have been sent an email about that. And you do get discounted sessions only because you have graduated from Disarm the Alarm. I am also going to be creating a Facebook group just for graduates of Disarm the Alarm. And that's a place that you can message me, that you can make comments, you can maybe put inspirational things up for other people. You can do that. And of course, you've had my personal email, and I would love it if you would continue to check in with me. If something happens, okay, and you're like, whoa, I haven't had a panic attack in a long time, and all of a sudden 3 months later, I have a panic attack. Oh shit, am I gonna go back into having panic attacks every day? Did this not work? No, none of that. Okay, it doesn't mean you're gonna have panic attacks. It doesn't mean that it didn't work. Okay, you may want to call me and schedule a session. Okay, and you might have one session, you might have 3 sessions, and then be totally done. Other people say, I have kind of revealed some things, like I have some trauma that I haven't looked at. I have some issues with maybe my parents or my husband in my marriage, and I probably need to set some boundaries there. Or I need to learn more communication skills. I'm a yes person, right? I'm still struggling with that. Or I've identified that my self-esteem is poor because I suffer from perfectionism, and perfectionism stops me from doing so many things. Okay, and so if you have some other issues that have been uncovered throughout this 90 days, then yeah, you may want to meet with me on a regular basis. That's totally up to you. It's not needed, but that's totally up to you if you want to do that. And then some of you will say, I'd love to just check in with you. Like, could I just check in for half an hour once a month, like tell you how I'm doing and just have a session just to, as maintenance, as aftercare. And if you want to do that, you can do that. So it's open to you what you want to do. I don't want you to think that I've left you high and dry, even though the program is done. For many of you, you will not need me at all anymore. And I'm thrilled and I'm happy with that, because I did this because I want to see growth in women. I think anxiety has plagued, especially the United States and our fast-paced society. Lots of things have to do with that, but I want to help women. I think it's what I'm good at. I think that this is my specialty, and I hope that I have helped you. But if you need anything further, just remember, you know where I am.